Hello, my name is Edward Walsh, and I'm here to talk to you about the HCon Co Mini Lift. We'll go through several important points, starting with what it is, what needs to fill. We'll cover the opportunity conditions for the product at this time. We'll cover the competition for our product. We'll cover the target market that we're looking to enter, some marketing tactics specifically that we would like to use for this product that we think will be particularly effective, and pricing for this particular product. Let's start with what is the mini lift and what needs to fill. The mini lift is a scissor jack. The most commonly used scissor jack that people use is that for their vehicle. So you'll notice that when you go to lift your car up to change your tire, that's a scissor lift. Essentially, it expands and lifts the object. Ours is a 1-inch thick, just like that, lift that will allow us to slide underneath of heavy objects, be it a cabinet, refrigerator, and let the consumer then lift that object by themselves without the need of emptying it or finding another person to help them. Truly embracing the do-it-yourself idea at this time, which is particularly important when we talk about opportunity conditions. According to the 2019 census, U.S. Census that is, 28.4% of households are single-person households, which means that they don't have another person in their house to help them move something, which means that they need to pick it up or drag it and damage their floor or slide it. They have options, but it's more difficult. Our product would allow them to do this by themselves without having to worry about that. On top of this already substantial potential customer base, Yuka Kato did a study in 2020 that showed that 68% of homeowners had done a do-it-yourself project since the start of the COVID situation. Now, admittedly, that number includes homeowners in general, not specifically ones that live by themselves. But with COVID's unique situation requiring that people attempt to social distance as much as possible, it's certainly a significant expansion of the potential customer base for our product. Just the opportunity to engage with that many more people means that the iron is hot right now, and it's a great time for us to get this product to market. Our competition, there's two real significant competitors to our product. The first one is an air glider. It uses essentially large balloons that it slides underneath an object. It then inflates them with its own motor, which then lifts the object and it's able to slide across the ground. This particular technology does an excellent job. It's relatively expensive at about $400 for the very low end of the market. And it's relatively bulky, so it doesn't do well. It doesn't scale well in terms of depth. It's kind of the size that the balloons are, and that's all you have for it. The second one is the hand truck. Everybody's seen a hand truck. Everybody knows how to use a hand truck. You slide it under, you tip it over, you move whatever it is. The problem is, if you don't have a stable base, it doesn't work well, and you have to empty whatever it is you're moving, which is a big problem for people. And if you're dealing with a narrow area, it does not handle that very well. So it's about the same price point that we anticipate our product being at, but while it has more flexibility in terms of the things it can do, it certainly does not fill our specific niche nearly as well. Our target market, according to Zach Williams, 20% of homeowners consider themselves DIY types or do-it-yourself types. According to the 2000 census, there were 70 million single-family detached homes in the United States. That means that there were 14 million potential customers, and that was before we considered the effect of COVID on our market. I think it's fair to say that more people than ever are trying to do things themselves wherever possible. So our market is definitely in the growth phase at this point. For tactics, we would like to focus specifically on autonomy, the ability to do it by yourself, or at least within your small social circle. We want to connect with influencers and community leaders of these do-it-yourself groups to try and get word of mouth and demonstrations to customers, and to try and get them to then make their own videos, as they do for many do-it-yourself projects, to show off our particular technology and get them using it. Another important thing that we're going to look at is, because we are focusing on a retail strategy, another option would be for us to put our product in wholesale clubs where demonstrations are common. People are used to sitting and watching one, so that they could actually have a chance to see it themselves in person, because we all know that a video is one thing, but if you can see it in person, it's just that much better. In terms of part pricing, which is the last thing I want to focus on for us, we're going to go with a market penetration objective. Our goal is to get this product into people's hands and get people talking about it so that they can work with, they can communicate to others as well to help grow what we've got. According to Ready Ratios, the gross profit ratio for hardware goods, which is where our product would fall, is about 34.2%, which means that with an expected cost of right around $50 for the product, we have plenty of room for additional marketing options and pricing adjustments in order to still stay under our target price of $100. A couple of additional things that we want to focus on here at launch are a 1-year warranty, free from manufacturing defects, as well as a launch pricing model to approve follow-on sales to get the initial customers involved and hopefully talking about our good, and then go from there. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation.